The geyser. The geyser.
You guys-
And I'm sorry about the geyser. And you're very, very sorry.
And I'm very, very sorry.
Who knew we'd start off today by quoting Family Matters? Sorry. Hello and welcome to episode 50 of the Watch It Bro podcast. As per usual, I'm Tristan,
And I'm Marshall.
and today we are going to be talking about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Marshall's pick.
We are. This was my penultimate pick for this season.
It was your penultimate pick because I know what that means this year.
Yay. You learned.
I did learn. I learned a thing. This podcast has been great for learning. Learned a lot of stuff. None of it relevant.
That's no. Very few of it relevant.
Very few of it relevant, yeah. I guess there's some stuff that I learned that was impressive or relevant to life.
Can't think of any of it, but
No,
it's
no, I
there.
cannot recall it, but yes, it's there. If we go back and listen to it, we could come up with it.
Yeah. You'll be sitting there one day like, podcast. That's why I know that thing.
Sure.
Like what were you thinking of? Oh no, just Jack Black flying a plane. It's You want to watch Waterworld again?
No. No, I gave Dad my copy after we did that one.
I bet he
Because
liked that.
He did. Because sometimes he borrows my movies and he doesn't always have to give them back.
Makes sense. I
There's
need to get
another
a
one.
copy of Waterworld.
There's
Oh, I have
another one
Waterworld. It's right there.
where-
That's right.
Yeah. But I don't remember what the other movie was, but there was another one he liked, and I was like, keep it.
Down
You
Periscope.
sure? Oh, I'm really sure. Yeah, it might have been down Periscope. No, because I bought that on the Amazon, on the Prime Video, so I unfortunately just have it.
You unfortunately have McHale's Navy too.
Oh, McHale's Navy is definitely not unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
We've watched that again, like 3 times.
What was the other movie? Oh yeah, Power Ranger movie.
That one I do unfortunately own.
Yo,
Don't rub it in.
from the before times.
Yeah. I was really into Power Rangers when I was like in my 20s.
I know.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
No, what do you mean?
I've seen your collection.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not ridiculous.
I don't think so. You have all my toys.
I don't know why you.
I don't have
Actually,
space for them.
I was gonna say, actually, we talked about putting them up at one point.
Did you?
Yeah, when we were putting shelves up in your place.
Oh,
Like,
we
oh, man, we did-
did. Yeah, and then we didn't do that, and I was able to get married.
You don't think she would have liked your awesome Power Ranger toys?
Say what?
I said, you don't think she would have liked your awesome Power Ranger toys?
Not on display.
That's fair. Mine
Yeah.
aren't.
You don't think your wife would like those?
I mean, as long as I keep them in my room.
Yeah, that's pretty much the consensus that I get.
I need to clean this place.
That's
Look,
the
we got good
consensus I
banter.
also get. You have good banter. What do you think, Marshall? Should we get into the specs of this film?
Yes.
I was going to make a comment that would have tipped my hand my opinion of this film,
Okay.
and I didn't want to do that. That's why it just kind of bottomed out there.
Okay. Let's talk about the specs of this movie.
All right.
I got a lot of medicine in me right now.
Good. Oh, this should be a fun one then. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It was directed by Joe Johnston, who directed other things like The Rocketeer,
Yes.
Jumanji,
Yes.
Captain America, the first Avenger,
Yes.
and fun fact,
I like fun facts.
He looks a lot like Anthony Michael Hall.
Really?
Yeah, I saw his picture on the Wikipedia.
Well, let me look
And
it up.
I thought that was the guy from The Breakfast Club real quick.
Oh, it's not. But it does look like him. He also directed Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that. No one should have to deal with that. But he does look like him, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay.
Moving on.
It was
The,
released in.
our screenplay
Oh,
was written by Ed Naha and Tom Schulman, who also wrote The Dead Poet Society and the screenplay for What About Bob?
oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Moving on to our starring credits. Rick Moranis,
Yeah.
who you might recognize from Ghostbusters, a little film called A Little Shop of Horrors, Spaceballs, to name a few.
Yes. Little Giants, right? He was in that one too.
I believe he was in Little Giants.
Oh.
She didn't get a starring credit according to the Wikipedia, but I am going to mention Marcia Strassman,
Uh,
who was in Welcome Back, Kotter and MASH, and no other.
yeah. And
There
nothing
were
else.
there were no other starring credits in this film, and not even Marcia Strassman got one. Like it was just Rick Moranis,
And I want to preface this by saying on the Wikipedia,
according
where
to
it,
the Wikipedia.
according to the Wikipedia, which is other people got starring credits. Wikipedia just didn't put them up there because they don't care about people that aren't super famous.
That's not true.
That's
Wikipedia does it right.
that's right. I'm taking a shot at Wikipedia.
Nope, Wikipedia does it right. So okay, who else do you want to mention then?
Matt Freerer,
Uh huh.
Christine Sutherland,
Yeah.
and a bunch of kids that we don't know.
What?
I said a bunch of kids we don't know.
Well, yeah, I looked up the kids. The kids don't do anything after these movies.
Yeah, so we don't give them credit.
No,
Okay,
they didn't star in
that's
the
fair.
movie. Wikipedia did not give them starring credit, therefore they do not get starring credit.
Mark L. Taylor is in this. He's a character, the actor that pops up every now and then. It was in the Ghost Boston Legal, Desperate Housewives, West Wing, 6 Feet Under, Malcolm in the Middle. He played a character named Phil.
Phil and Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah,
That actually sounds familiar. Now that you mention it, it does make sense.
trying to remember who Phil was. I think he was one of their neighbors. Anyway,
Was he the neighbor that
with the
Hal?
computer,
Oh, I was gonna say the neighbors that moved in with Dakota Fanning as the daughter.
such a good rivalry with Reese.
It was a perfect rivalry with Reese. Anyway, we are not a Malcolm in the Middle podcast.
Yet
Yeah, that would be fun. We are
it
a
would be
movie
fun.
podcast, and we are talking about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which was released June 23rd, 1989, on a budget of 18 million. It was a surprise box office smash, raking in a miraculous 222.7 million.
So some good numbers, especially on the return on your investment.
Yeah, yeah. It
And
which spawned it to have two sequels and a TV show.
as well as a 3D interactive experience at Disneyland.
Ye-
Honey, I Shrunk the
Universal
Audience.
Studios, wasn't it?
No, it's Disney.
It
It took
it was
over where
Disney.
Captain EO was.
That's right.
The previously never yeah.
Never mind.
as I sputter out the 3D Michael Jackson experience that was at Disneyland beforehand. Bless you.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
I have to mute, but you can sneeze.
I couldn't find my button fast enough. I panicked. I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna let it happen.
But
Anyway,
what
shall
was I
we get
saying?
into it?
Oh yes, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. It was a fun show. I remember seeing it once.
We did see it, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun. They even got one of the kids from the movies because he wasn't doing anything else.
that's good. See, there's another credit he did. Eh,
Eh.
eh.
All right, so we start off with the old Disney logo.
We do. I
It's
like
a
the old Disney
classic.
logos.
I do too. It's just comforting, isn't it?
It is. It's warm. It's fuzzy. You're like, oh, I'm gonna watch something fun.
Yeah. And I'm 6 years old again. Maybe not,
Yeah.
but we get a cartoon opening of the credits, and I absolutely loved this little bit.
It
It was directed towards kids to make the opening credits fun to watch.
Yes, yes, it was. It was one of three movies that had opening credits around this time. Christmas Vacation and Beverly Hills Cop, I believe the other one was.
I haven't seen that one. Are you looking it up?
I was as I said that, I'm like, oh, I hope I said that right. And now I was just gonna check because you know me and notes.
Don't take them.
No,
This was
But
your movie,
it was my movie.
and you
But
still
fun,
didn't take notes?
but fun fact:
He's avoiding the question.
the role of Wayne Zelinsky was offered to John Candy originally.
Oh, that would have been fun, and then we wouldn't have gotten the third one.
He why? Jeez.
My bad. Oh, speaking of John Candy, are you gonna watch the
Yes.
documentary coming out about him? Okay, good. I am too.
It wasn't Beverly Hills Cop. It was true. It was Troop Beverly Hills. But yes, I will watch um the John Candy documentary. I Like Me. Um,
Yes. Coming to Amazon Prime
but
Video, October 10th.
what are we sponsored?
No, I like John Candy that much that I want mom and dad to know about it in case they forgot.
Oh, I like how we're using the podcast as messages to mom and dad now.
Yeah, why not? Let's never mind the fact that this is probably gonna air after the documentary is released anyway, but you know.
Uh, but yes, John Candy was awful. He turned it down and suggested they reach out to Rick Moranis. The same he did the same thing too with Ghost. Offered him the role of Lewis, and he said, "No, I'm good. Reach out to my buddy Rick," which was
Which is
great.
something unheard of in Hollywood.
And not if you got a good buddy, but other people considered for the role before they had kind of leaned towards John Candy, whereas he was doing everything in the '80s, and Martin Short.
Martin Short would have done okay.
Yeah, yeah, I think he would have done a good job with this role. It's I mean it's very because he's got a type, but I think he would have done something fun with the role for if Martin Short did it. I don't think it would have done well with
Yeah.
Chevy Chase.
No. Chevy Chase I don't know. I don't it wouldn't fit for Chevy Chase. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
We'll just leave it there.
he
It
does.
wouldn't have fit for Chevy Chase
Okay, we won't dive into that.
in case he listens.
I don't care. We can go to war with Chevy Chase.
You could go to war with Chevy Chase.
Okay.
I'm gonna direct him right back to our episode on Vegas Vacation.
Great movie.
I think we make fun of him there too. But we get cartoon opening for this film. And it's great.
It is. It's a fun little opening.
It is. You get the shrunken kids on a little adventure.
Yeah.
With some danger and some fun.
Yeah, it's just one little thing after the other. There's a vacuum at one point, and it's cute.
Riding a
It
paper
kinda
airplane into a fan.
Yeah, and it just gets chopped up.
But that's how you get some of the credits.
Yeah.
So no, they do a good job incorporating this little cartoon into opening credits. I support it fully.
Hmm.
And then our cartoon ends, and we get a shot of a city, a little block in the suburbs, and we see a mailman.
I was just say nice little neighborhood.
Nice little neighborhood. It is a nice neighborhood. It is a nice little neighborhood. I gotta talk louder. And then there's a mailman delivering the mail, and he puts it in the mailbox of one, and then he hands it to the dog at another house.
Yep.
And then we go into the Zelinsky household, and we see the daughter Amy. She's talking on the phone, setting up what seems to be a play date with her friends.
Yes, and Zelensky's spelled different than Ray Zelinsky.
It is. There's an S in there. It's silent.
Yes.
But yes, the daughter is on the phone. She's not setting up a play date. She's a teenager, and she's going to go to the mall.
Yes.
And then we get the little
Yes,
kid. I'm going to name him now
Nick.
Nick. And
You said Amy, right?
Amy, yes.
Okay.
Amy's the daughter. Nick is the son. He's playing with some weird little invention kid. Nope. He's playing with some weird little invention he came up with, it looks like.
He's building a miniature laser thing.
Right, right. And so we get a. I like that they set up the house right off the bat. You see that this is not your typical house.
No,
It's
no,
it's
it's no, it's not your
it's the
typical
cl-
house.
it's the classic trope of like the inventor's house of where everything is cool but way less efficient.
Yes, like
Kind of
the
like Fly Away Home.
we're way home. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's neat. It's completely unnecessary.
agreed. Yes, but it's fun. And it's got that touches throughout the whole house.
It does. And what's great is the kids have just accepted it and moved on. So
Yes,
they just deal with all of his wackiness.
yeah.
We find out
One
that
of
the mom is kind of on edge.
yeah, the Amy Brandon mentions that her mom went to her grandma's house for the night because they had a big fight, and
Yeah,
getting a little context there as to where mom is at the moment.
right. Why she's not at home. We see
Yeah,
Wayne Zelinsky is up in his little craft room in the attic.
his lab.
Sure. Could be a craft room where he
It
works
could
on
be
his
a craft.
craft,
Fair, but if you're doing science stuff, it's a lab
a
or a workshop.
laboratory, or a workshop. It could be a workshop.
Yeah, workshop seems more appropriate.
Yep. And then we see that it's a Saturday morning and he has woken up his neighbor, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, it's really early in the morning.
It's not really. It looks like it's about 8 o'clock,
Uh,
9 o'clock. The kids are
yeah,
awake
I s-
on their own.
so I was gonna say this day is weird in the passage of time.
You can't really focus on the passage of time.
Well, we so man, I keep wanting to call him Ray Zelinsky. It's Wayne Zelinsky. Uh,
This guy does not
um,
sell brake pads.
he does not. So Wayne wakes up his neighbor who's very angry because he's got to drive for, he's got to get up to go camp. He's like, I got to drive for 4 hours, and
Also,
not okay.
to interject, if you're going fishing, you're already gone.
This has got to. This can't be. This day can't be Saturday. This has got to be Friday, right?
No, because Mr. Thompson's like, give it a rest. It's Saturday.
Yeah. This is a weird day, and not to like bury the lead later, but it takes half the day for him to get ready and his buddy to show up so they can start driving.
Yeah,
So they're planning to be there Sunday morning to start fishing.
maybe that's when the tournament is.
I mean, is it summer? So are they going into? I mean,
Spoilers.
oh, spoilers! It's summer right now. No, I I have no idea. But the anyway, we'll get to more about the day stuff, but later because it. I mean, because he in a few minutes he goes in to give a presentation.
He does.
Yeah, and the wife has clients come over that she sold a house to. Not general weekend activities. I would guess the house thing would be like, hey, we want to move in as quickly as possible, but
Yeah, I mean that does make. I don't know.
anyway, sorry. The day confused me.
It does. Okay, but so yeah, Mr. Thompson is not very happy. He gets all huffy. Him and Mrs. Thompson try to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Does not work
Uh,
because
uh,
Wayne gets
big.
louder.
He does. This is big Russ.
Yes, it is Big Russ Thompson. Because later there will be a little Russ Thompson.
Yeah. And this guy gives off Jim Carrey energy.
Maybe in Cable
Not,
Guy.
not like big over the top. The mannerisms how he is just kind of like,
I didn't get that at all.
that's fair.
Not Jim Carrey-esque whatsoever. He reminded me more of Fred from Roseanne.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. But his kid sleeps in a tent in the yard.
He does. He's preparing for fishing.
No, he's preparing for war, it looks like.
Yeah, this is one of those always be prepared.
Yeah,
The other side of the Boy Scouts, I guess.
I guess. Maybe. But yeah, the dad's mad, and so he's running to go handle the Wayne Zelinsky situation. He steps out into the yard, yells at his Ron is the kid's name, right? Ronnie. I don't think they ever call him Ronnie. I think it is Ron. But
It is Ron.
he's got his tripwires all set up. Dad's not thinking straight. He trips one of the tripwires and he takes an arrow to the forehead. It's a suction cup
Yes.
arrow, and it sticks right there. And he's a little grumpy until he tries to pull the arrow off. And then he gets really mad because it don't come off, and he's like, "What's on here?" And Ron's like, "Super glue."
Yeah.
And
Why wouldn't I put super glue on a suction cup dart?
yeah, it'll stay forever.
Yeah.
Or take off a layer of skin.
Yeah. You won't give me real arrows, so I got to do something.
Yeah. Which now we see why he doesn't get real arrows.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call, Russ.
Yeah. Yep, that big Russ was thinking. And
Fun
then
fact:
yes, sir.
the actor that played Big Russ was 30 in this movie, making him 14 years older than the oldest son.
He was only 30.
Yes, he was only 30.
That's unfortunate. 9 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So we cut to
But
Nick, and he's got a little invention he wants to show his dad. And his dad is busy and shoos him away. I kind of
yeah,
get the
he's
feeling
got
that
a.
that happens a lot.
It does happen a lot. Probably the antithesis of the fight with the wife. But this is, as we find out, this is kind of his last hurrah at this invention
Yeah.
because he's got to make this work. Uh,
Yep. And then we see him testing the invention. And if
and
it
guess
weren't for
what?
the title of what?
Oh, I was gonna say it doesn't work.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying, if you ignore the title of this movie, we have no idea what the invention does until he's yelling at the apple to shrink.
True. They got some good 3D computer graphics with this, kind of outlining the apple and on the effects there are pretty good.
Yeah. No, they did a good job with it, but then the apple explodes.
Yeah, not something you want when you're trying to shrink things.
No. I mean, technically it makes it smaller.
Yes, but you don't want the pieces. You want the whole thing to be smaller.
Sure, sure. Yes. No, I get what the
Yeah,
actual point is.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
unless it blows off the larger parts of it and you're left with a smaller apple underneath, but I don't think that's how it works.
No, that we saw a fancy way to make applesauce, as Zelensky put it. Wayne.
Yeah,
Mr. Wayne.
yeah,
Um, yeah. But then we cut back to the neighbors, and he finally gets that arrow off his head, and he's got a big old red spot.
yeah. It stays for a little while too.
It does. I like the continuity of where they kept it.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
Yep. But then we get a little bit of a insight into the dynamic of the Thompson household. Of Big Russ was a big old jock in high school. His oldest son is not following suit
No,
to the
no,
displeasure of Dad. Dad, Big Russ, pretty much knows everything, so he's not too good with the listening and kind of just tells everybody what it is.
well, I mean, and the kid's name, so he has some
Yeah,
big hopes for Russ Jr. basically, and Russ Jr. doesn't want to do anything his dad wants to do.
pretty much. Yeah, he doesn't want to go fishing, and Big Russ is like, "Well, of course you do." He doesn't want to play football, and Big Russ is like, "Of course you do."
He's like, no, no, I don't. Like, what do you want to do? Like, I don't know, but not that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we kind of get some insight into that. The dad's not really that nice.
No, no, he's not. He's not awful. He's just kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he's not great.
No, no.
But anyway, we cut back to the Zelenskys having breakfast. This daughter, Amy, has
Yes.
way more responsibilities around a house with two parents than she should.
Yeah. 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 She does. I know she's cleaning up specifically because the mom's going back that day.
Right, but she's also cooking
But
breakfast for him,
yeah,
making sure dad eats. Like, dude.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you get the kind of layout of the situation. He spends a lot of time working on inventions. I mean, look at the house. And she's in real estate, and it does pretty well at that to help support the inventing.
Yeah. But dad realizes he's late for his conference, so he starts
On a
taking off.
Saturday.
Then mom on a Saturday. Then mom calls on a Saturday, and we get a little phone conversation because they just so happen to catch Wayne as before he's left, and they agree that when she comes home this afternoon they will talk. So
They make plans. They're
yeah,
they're gonna out and figure out what to do. What's the next step?
right. And then we cut
What
to
does
Nick and
life look like
Tommy.
moving forward?
Right. What does life look like? Then we cut to Nick and Tommy.
Yes, yes. Nick and Tommy's. I don't know if they're neighbor kid, but yeah, neighbor kid.
Yeah, I'd say
Not not
kid on
not
the street, on
Thompson
their
neighbor
street.
kid. Yeah, but
No, other
Nick's
side
friend.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
But
Maybe not
he
even a neighbor, just
essentially,
a couple houses down.
yeah. But Nick essentially Tom Sawyer's this kid into mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a remote control lawn mowing robot, which sounds awesome.
It sounds dangerous.
Yeah, but it still sounds awesome.
Yeah, it
You're telling
does.
me you fire up a remote controlled lawn mowing robot?
Our parks department in our city has one.
That's cool. Like a, is it remote controlled or is it like the lawn Roombas?
They have lawn Roombas.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're joking with me.
No. They got Roomba,
No, they
big old,
don't.
big old bladed, self-motivated death machines that mow your lawn.
You're kidding.
No,
I can have Goombas in my lawn?
you could. You're looking them up now.
You're darn tootin'.
But yes, Tom Sawyer's his buddy into to going to be mowing his lawn. He says he'd do it tomorrow, which is great. He's like, my chore's done. It's taken care of. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
They're surprisingly affordable too.
Right? Are you sick of mowing your lawn? Do you just want to turn a death machine loose in your yard? Get this. I don't know why I keep calling it a death machine. Probably because it's self-propelled.
It's got a giant blade on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Highly dangerous.
Just don't connect it to Skynet.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Keep
dun,
the kids out of the backyard.
Yeah,
They
and the
won't
cats.
stop. The cats. Yeah, the cats will be fine. But then we cut to Mr. Thompson, Big Russ, taking inventory for his camping trip. It's gotta be summer
Yeah.
with the amount of stuff this man is planning to take, along with a TV.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be summer because if it's Saturday and he's planning on caravanning down with his buddy, you're not just gonna stay there for one night. It's going to you taking time off. The kids are off school. And go out there for a week, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like a good gig.
Especially what we find out. Yeah, we'll find out later.
And then Ron shows up, little Ronnie. No one calls him that. And he's like, "Hey, Dad, you wanna play baseball with me?"
Yeah, you call him little Ronnie.
I do call him little Ronnie. Take him down a peg, the jerk.
little Ronnie, sweet little Ronnie show.
I didn't say sweet little Ronnie. That kid's anything but sweet.
He is, but he wants to play baseball. Dad,
And his
hey Dad,
dad,
you want to have a catch?
and the dad says no. Let me refer you to Harry Chapin and Field of Dreams, kid.
So so Ronnie heads outside to Cats in the Cradle playing.
Yep.
No, I I feel like more often than not he will play ball with him, but he's just busy today.
Right, and I don't get the well, I was gonna say I didn't really get the feeling that he doesn't do that, but part of me thinks he does, given spoilers, end of the movie.
Yeah, possibly. But little Ronnie goes outside to play to play ball,
Yes, he does.
and he asks little Russ to play.
Yeah, and little Russ doesn't want to. And then him and Nick get into a little argument. I guess he just kind of makes fun of him and leaves.
Yeah, yeah, they aren't friends. They're
Yeah,
just
little Ronnie's
neighbors.
not very nice to little Nicky.
A movie we won't be doing.
Yet. No. Please, please no. No interest in that one. But anyway, we cut to Amy and she's mopping and dancing to some very 80s tunes.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
she
it
is.
is
She's
1989.
she's going full '80s movie teenager.
Yeah. And then
And she's getting the place cleaned up for her mom, basically.
Yep. And then we see Big Russ notices. Nope. Little Russ notices, and then Big Russ notices little Russ noticing,
Yeah,
and Big Russ is gonna put a stop to that.
yeah.
So
No,
he pulls.
no Russ of mine's gonna look at a Zelensky.
That's right. And we glossed over it, but Big Russ found out Little Russ got cut from the football team. So his solution is, instead of getting the kids ready to go, he's like, "All right, Russ, you're gonna work out in the garage. Give it 3 months." And Russ is like,
Yeah.
Okay, Dad. Yes,
Again,
sir."
that whole time thing is like you've got a 4-hour drive ahead of you.
I don't think
Are
he's
you
worried
ready to
about it.
go? Doesn't seem like it. Also, his friend's not there yet, so they got all the time in the world.
Sure.
And at this point in the movie, we don't know he's got a buddy coming.
Right, we have no idea, but he
Right.
gets
He's
Big
just
Russ working out. He's just
yeah.
what?
He's just getting ready for this camping trip or this fishing trip.
Fishing trip, yeah. But then he goes and sits down on his picnic table outside and laments to his cat while grabbing a smoke from his hat.
Which is his wife asks him about. You're not smoking, are you? He's like, no, I gave that up.
Yeah. Fun fact, he smokes my old brand. When I
Oh
smoked
yeah,
Camels.
fantastic. Get all those camel bucks, get in a hat and a cooler.
No, because by the time I was old enough to redeem them, they didn't do them anymore.
Ah,
As it turns out, giving prizes away for smoking is something that they frown upon now.
hey, it's the least they can do if they're selling those things.
Especially for what they're charging anymore.
Yeah, geez. Although I think a lot of
That's
that is taxes.
a lot of it is taxes, but I mean, there have been times, life gets stressful. There's times I've thought about going back, and I walk into a convenience store and see the price, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Like that's a lot. Yeah,
Yeah, no. And I haven't really been missing it much anymore. There was a while where I was
that's
really
good.
missing it and kind of gone. Every time I smell it, though, I'm like, oh, why did I give that up?
Yeah,
They
it
always
just smells
people
awful.
tell me all the time that they tell me all the time. Oh, once you get quit for a certain amount of time, it'll start smelling gross. And I'm like, I'm still waiting for that to happen because I still love the smell of it.
Like, yeah, where's the gross? Let that kick in.
Yeah, right. But then we
Yeah.
cut to the neighbor kid playing baseball. Is he in the neighbor's yard? No, he's in
No,
his
he's it.
yard, facing the
Yeah,
neighbor's house. And
yeah.
he's really
He's like, well,
close
if
to
I'm
the
gonna play
fence.
baseball, if I'm gonna play baseball, I'm gonna hit things at my neighbor's house.
Why wouldn't you? And we
I
see
mean, better
that
than hit him at
little
your
Russ
house.
is sure. Yeah, no, that's definitely the case.
Yeah.
And then we see little Russ is working out in the garage, but little Ronnie makes contact, and he that's not a word.
In a classic
Yeah, yes, it is.
move, straight through. What's the word?
Machine hits the
Okay.
machine.
Uh,
I
yes,
just put a
in
G
a
at the end of
classic
it.
move, machining.
No, machine,
Machine.
machine. Took these notes in a hurry.
Um,
We watched this movie with Finley.
oh, that sounds fun.
It was fun.
Did he care about it at all?
He watched the whole thing.
That's
Very
good.
much so. He was very invested.
Nice. It's always good.
Yeah. But yes,
Yeah.
as you were saying,
Baseball through the window. It hits the machine, turns everything on, and it starts shrinking stuff.
yes, it does. But little Russ sees it and grabs the kid and brings him over to the Zelensky house to apologize and
Yeah, he's
confess.
like, oh, here's my chance to talk to Amy.
Yeah, who knew he was carrying a torch?
Yeah,
But yeah, he knocks on the door and he's not graceful with his words.
yeah. He says, look, this guy did a thing.
Yeah, he stammers for a while and then he goes, "My brother has something he wants to tell you."
Yeah,
And little Ronnie's like, "No, I don't."
good. I don't know why you brought me over here. What's going on? You can't prove I did anything.
Yeah. But it eventually comes out, and then they're all arguing, and Amy is like, tells Nick to take Ronnie upstairs to get his ball back. And they do.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they get up there, and the machine hits them.
Yeah.
Dun dun
They
dun.
open the door. The machine gets him in its crosshairs. It's like, gotcha, suckers. Beep.
It's got a mind of its own,
It's like it's waiting for somebody to show up because it already shrunk the couch and the chair.
right? I need more. Feed me, Seymour.
great joke.
I thought so too. Oh boy.
Oh. Oh.
So
But
Wayne, what?
no, go ahead.
So Wayne shows up at his conference, and
Yeah.
he's pitching his shrink ray that does not work that he knows of, and as I'm sure we can all guess, it doesn't go well. Because the guys are like, "Do you have any proof of this working?" He goes, "Well, no, it actually
Yeah.
hasn't worked
It's like
yet."
it's like showing up with a it's it's like showing up with a drawing of a DeLorean and saying, "This'll take me back in time. Can you prove that?" No.
Oh, well
I haven't
then,
built a flex capacitor yet.
yeah, the DeLorean. This is for time travel. Does it work? Kind of. What do you mean, kind of? Well, right now it only takes me forward in time at normal speed, but I'm hoping for backwards any day now.
Oh. But yeah, his presentation is a concept with no proof of of what he can do or what
and
it
then
can do.
and then he gets heckled, and people walk out.
Well, a lot of people took time out of their Saturday to watch the presentation.
That's fair. That is the point.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we're all working this Saturday. What do you got, Zelensky? I got nothing. He's got nothing.
you wanna buy some brake pads? I know a guy.
My cousin spells
Yeah.
it different.
He didn't think the silent S was appealing.
Yeah. So we cut back to the Zelensky household, and the older kids are getting frustrated that it's taken so long to retrieve a baseball.
Yeah, it's like, how hard is it to find a ball? Just get it and get out.
So they go up to check on him, and that little laser's waiting for them too.
Yep. It's like, "Oh boy, here I go shooting again."
And yeah,
As soon as they walk into the room.
pretty much. But then Wayne comes home and he's looking for the kids and the phone's ringing and there's kind of a lot going on for little Wayne right now.
Movie's called Honey, I Shrunk the Kid that everybody's little to you.
Yeah,
But Little Wayne's frustrated.
he is frustrated. And he's wandering the house looking for these kiddos. And he goes up into his room and right before he opens up, the ball rolls off and shuts the machine off.
Yes, and the kids have the 2 sets of shrunken kids have joined forces and kind of put it in
Yeah,
the middle of the floor.
in hopes that he'll notice it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do something.
Which makes me wonder, so they move the couch away from where it was. Because we'll see in a minute,
Yeah,
he looks at the broken window, and then he tries to sit down on his thinking couch and misses because it's not there anymore. But if
yeah,
they'd have left the couch where it was, would he have looked and seen it?
possibly.
Because things got shrunk way smaller than I would have anticipated them to.
Yeah, they got shrunk really small. Uh,
And because
and before he attacks the machine.
I thought it was after, because then he sweeps up the kids.
Yeah.
Right. But the whole idea of this shrink ray and his sales pitch is that it's going to shrink big things small enough to be able to move
I mean,
easily.
you hit a shipping container with that, Ray, and you can pick it up like a shoebox.
Sure, you shrink an apple with that thing and you never see it again.
Right, that's why you fill a shipping container full of apples, shrink the whole thing, and then you got like 30 million apples in palm of your hand.
Well, I wonder what happened if you
I
ate
don't
all
I,
of them.
I don't know how to math apples.
Irrelevant.
Oh man, it'd be like the giant from Mickey and the Beanstalk eating stuff.
Yeah, it would. Better hope that doesn't wear off. The shrinking.
Yeah. That's something I don't think we explored in the movies.
No, it's
If
not.
just it's just given time, would your
Would you go back to
pocket
normal?
yeah. I was thinking your pocket explode if you have a shipping container in there, but yeah.
That would hurt a lot. Oh, what happened to Tom? Didn't get there fast enough. What do you mean? Always carry the shipping container.
It wears off.
The shrink wears off. Oh. Oh. Took out 17 city blocks.
That's a big shipping container.
Okay. Took out a whole city block.
Yeah, right.
Wayne.
Wait,
You
Wayne
sure?
gets frustrated and attacks his machine.
Yep, parts are going everywhere. Kids are running, dodging screws and nuts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it looks it's pretty bad for the laser. I mean,
It does not look hopeful.
no. You're like, "Oh, no, they can't fix that." Hopefully, he took good notes. Uh, but yeah, then he gets
Oh yeah, he notices the couch is gone before he sweeps the kids up. 'Cause he tries to sit on the couch, and then he notices
yeah.
the window's broken. You're right. Anyway, after he smashes the machine, he sees all the parts everywhere, so he sweeps it up, doesn't see the kids, sweeps up the kids, put them in a trash can, throws them away,
And this
and
is
then
a
takes
cool
them.
effect with the broom. You got the
It
big
is,
bristles coming by, and the kids grab onto it.
and it doesn't help them one bit.
No, no, because I mean, they're getting flung around. That's a broom.
Yeah.
It'd be like I don't know.
Anyway, they get
Hang it.
taken out to the curb. They're worried that it's laundry day. That it's laundry day. That oh, when do the garbage get taken out? Is it the same day as ours? Yeah. Apparently, yes. It's on Saturday or Sunday because they're panicked to get out.
I mean, they're in a garbage bag. You just think the worst. Also, you've been shrunken.
That's true.
Shrunken? Yeah, shrunken.
Shrinking. Yeah, shrunken.
Like a shrinky dink.
So they cut open the garbage bag and escape. And little Ronnie is all gung ho. Like he's gonna get back to the house. He is going to get regrowified. It this is just what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, he's like, "Look, there's my house. I can go tell dad and we can get this all taken care of."
Yeah, sure. That's kid
And
logic.
they're and they're like, "You're stupid.
They
We have
pretty
to stick."
much are. What you're just gonna march right up to him and tap his shoe and be like, "Hey, guy."
Yeah, yeah. Look what the neighbor did to me. Go beat him up and make him fix this.
Yeah, right. But he takes off. Other kids follow. And we
Yep.
begin our
And
adventure. And I had my first thought when I saw that yard.
yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna see a spider."
Fun fact for you arachnophobes: no spider.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah,
But
spoilers.
then mom comes home. She sold a house.
She did.
Then she asks Wayne
Uh,
how his conference went, and he goes, "I'm gonna get my old job back."
it's like, remember that fight we had? Well, I'm done. You know what? This was stupid. I'm gonna get my old job back. I'm gonna be more attentive. This talk of inventions and stuff. Yeah. Let's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty much the state of it. Yeah, as he just no more fun.
Yeah. It's like no more fun, just marriage. Let's do this.
I didn't mean marriage. I meant work.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No more fun work. Just
Just the
back the
nine
way
to
things were.
the 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah, yeah.
So we cut back to the kids. They whistle for the dog. They're like, "Oh, we'll get the dog over here. We'll jump on his hair, and we'll ride him home." And then we learn that Big Russ can't whistle, which is not needed for the plot. But I'm still glad they put that in there because that's funny.
Yeah, character defects. Not defects, but you can't whistle. It's a character defect. No, but just, not every character can do everything. Like you can't whistle. I can't snap. Look at that. We have personality.
So the parents are actually starting to get concerned that they don't know where the kids are,
which is crazy for the 80s.
right? The 80s when they literally had to have something on TV at 10 o'clock saying, "Hey, do you know where your kids are?" Oh yeah, we have those.
Yeah. We'll go find them in a minute. Streetlights
Yeah,
aren't on yet. It's summer.
they're fine. They're fine. But
Well, Homer, can you check on the kids? They're fine. In the treehouse with Millhouse and Bart are wrestling
yeah.
in the thunderstorm. Anyway,
So the kids are climbing up a flower to get a better vantage point. Nick falls off into a flower, and Amy's worried because
yes.
Nick's allergic to pollen. But he's like, "Hey, I'm too little to breathe it in." As he tries to breathe it in and then sneezes because success.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a little bit, but yeah, most of the pollen particles are sticking to him like little ping pong balls.
We said corn pops.
Oh yeah, corn pops.
Yeah. We go back to the house, and we get the moms, the Thompson mom and the Zelensky mom. They're having a chat.
Talking about the kids.
Talking about the kids. Turns out both sets of kids are missing, and they both find that a little odd. The dads are oblivious, but the moms find it odd.
Yeah. It's like our kids don't hang out. Why are they both gone?
Yeah, that's weird. But we cut back to the kids, and now we got bees, and Nick and Russ go for a ride on the bees.
Yeah. Well, before we get to the bees, the mom decides to go check the mall for the kids.
Okay, I have that next because the bees come, and then they take off, and then after we see that Nick and Russ are taking off on the bees, then it cuts back.
Yeah, it all kind of,
It's kind of a
it all
back and
kind of, I mean,
forth. It's all
yeah.
jumbled
I
together.
mean,
There's a lot of back and forth in this movie.
yeah. Well, we gotta check on what the parents are doing and what the kids are doing.
Which was actually really great because, like I said, we
Yeah.
watched it with Finley, and the fact that there was so much jumping back and forth, I think it helped him not get bored with because long scenes tend to get kids bored, and so the fact that it was jumping back and forth a lot, I think it made it easier for him to stay connected to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, with the mom heading out, Wayne goes into the backyard.
Yep, and then he gets an idea. He looks at the baseball bat. He looks up at the window, and he goes, "My kid doesn't play baseball."
Right, he grabs the bat when the bee's flying around
To
because
try to,
the so we didn't really talk about the bees. A bee comes down, picks up the pollen with Nick on it, and
yeah,
little Russ jumps on its back.
right, to try to help Nick.
And yeah, and this bee's like, man, I gotta stay in this yard.
Yeah. Oh, and something I didn't mention is when they're walking and they see the dinosaur toy.
Yeah.
That scared Finley.
No. Oh.
Jump scare. He was fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
yeah. So
it was cute though.
the bee heads over to the neighbor's yard a little bit, kind of buzzes Big Russ, comes back and buzzes Wayne, and Wayne grabs the bat and starts kind of get it out of there, and then it
Buzzed
ends up
him. He
crashing in the
buzzed
yard.
me.
Yeah. But then the bee crashes in the yard again,
Yeah.
and that's when Ray's. That's
That's when Wade
Wombat
gets the
said,
idea.
yeah, are gonna cut out all those rays or just make me live with it?
Live with it.
Okay. Sorry to name Ray's name.
And for that, he means Wade. Wade Zelinsky.
Yes.
Like, but you have never claimed to be good with names during this podcast, so it's fine.
No,
It's fine.
but usually it's closer. But
No, it's not. What do you?
and we in Field of Dreams. What am I? What?
You trying to make up? I'm usually close. No, you're not.
So Kathy does this. Her name's Sarah. Oh, okay.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
But we cut back to Amy and little Ronnie, and they're arguing while they're walking to go find the brothers.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't like little Ronnie.
Ronnie doesn't like her very much either.
Yeah. They don't care for each other. I mean, they're like 6 years apart in age. They don't go to the same school. They just
Live
it's the
next
neighbor
door to
kid.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like
for
him.
sure. He's no.
And he doesn't like her.
But
So
then we cut back to Wayne, and he notices his little itty bitty couch and his little itty bitty chair, and he's starting to piece together what happened. And then
after stepping on the little itty bitty chair.
yeah, Then he gets a magnifying glass and retraces his steps because he realizes that he threw the kids out with the trash, probably.
Yeah, and it was fortunate that it's with the kids.
Yeah, very fortunate. But then we cut back to Nick and Ross. Nope, Nick and Russ. And
Russ.
ew.
No, ew.
and Nick and Russ, well, they talk. I don't have anything more written down. I was kind of into the movie at this point.
Yeah, you have
But
nothing well written
I
down.
think Nick back to Nick and Russ, then nothing. But this is after the B crash, so I'm assuming that Russ goes and checks on Nick and makes sure he's all good.
Yeah, Nick's like my light flashed before my eyes.
It was
wasn't very
short.
long. It was short,
It was short and in black and white.
but yeah, he's like, good thing it was short. He still has his glasses, which is important, so he can see.
Yeah, seeing is important.
Yep.
And then
But
from
now their
there,
plan is to go find the others.
yep. And then we cut back to Amy and little Ronnie, and they're arguing still, or again, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
And is this where that little Ronnie's insulting their dad, and Amy's like, the shrink ray works. We're gonna be super
It-
rich, and we're gonna move away from you. And little Ronnie's like, huh? I've always thought your dad was misunderstood.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love you and Nick like you're my own brother and sister.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good because he's like, you know what? When my dad finds out, we're gonna sue you and take everything you have and your house and everything. It's like it works. We're gonna be rich. You're stupid. He's like, you know what?
That is very, very true.
Come on, sister. You're like family.
Yeah. And then we cut to Wayne having a horrible idea of moseying through the yard with stilts.
Yeah,
And then he accidentally turns on the spray.
yeah.
Like
He's just
none of this is smart at all.
no. But he's trying to create the smallest footprint as possible on the yard. He's got the little head contraption he's built with the magnifying glass. So he's like, okay, I'll inspect the area before I put the thing down. He's not entirely sure exactly how. So, but I mean, he's panicking. He's got to find him because they're in a really big world now.
Yeah, they are. And we've glossed over it again, but little Nicky calculates that the equivalency of where they are in the yard to the house is the equivalent of walking 3.5 miles,
Okay, that's not bad.
given their size. But yeah, so Wayne turns on the sprinkler, and we get a very interesting scene. Wayne is
So
trying not to fall.
yes, he's tried not to fall because he's got the hose wrapped around the bottom of the stilt,
Yeah,
and he grabs onto the clothesline.
yes. And the kids are running from the water droplets because that looks scary. Getting hit with a
Yes.
ball of water as big as you are, bigger than
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I mean, it's like somebody's throwing a 5-gallon bucket of water at you.
Yeah, that would do some damage. But we cut back to Wayne, and he's like balancing, and great physical comedy here with him on the clothesline.
Oh yeah, he's hanging on. He's trying his best. The I don't remember their name, but the people that bought the house that was
The Borsters.
the what?
The
The
Borsters.
Borsters.
They show up, and he screams at them to get off the grass.
Yes, because it's as we find out later, it's very delicate and
Yeah,
um
which there was no need for them at all.
nope, just another. Yeah, they did not need to be there whatsoever. They added nothing to it. It was just a way to
Eat up
maybe
time,
add a little bit more comedy.
maybe. Yeah.
Um,
But then we cut back to the kids, and Amy gets knocked into a puddle, and Russ doesn't waste any time trying to get her.
yeah, so after they've running from the sprinklers and everything, they kind of find their way back together.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do.
Um,
And then Amy gets knocked into the puddle,
yeah.
and she can't swim. Apparently,
Well, it's
apparently
kind
she
of a
can't
weird.
swim.
It's a muddy. It's not like anyway. Yeah, she can't swim.
Well, and she gets. I think the idea is she also gets kind of knocked out.
Yeah, I think so too. So,
So
movie fact.
okay, let's hear it.
in early drafts of the script, there were 5 kids, and one of them wasn't gonna make it out of this scene.
That's dark.
Yeah, they changed the tone of the movie and figured and reworked it, but yeah, they in early drafts of the script, there were 5 kids and and one of them drowned in this scene.
Wow.
That's why I said movie fact, because I don't
Yeah.
think that's very fun.
No, it's not. And like when
No.
I was watching this movie, I was like, this could very easily be a horror film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and the tonal shift here too is a little bit, I mean, because
It's heavy. It's a
yeah,
heavy scene.
you're like,
Like
"Oh."
after she like hacks up the water, spoilers, she lives. Um, they pull it. Ross pulls it. Not Ross. Russ pulls her out, and they do CPR, which no chest compressions, just mouth to mouth, kids. But
Yeah,
she hacks up the water and she survives. But Rachel and I looked at each other and went, "Uh."
that's an '80s movie.
That that the total yeah, the total shift of the entire movie at this point is like lighthearted comedy to this girl almost didn't make it out.
Yeah, this girl got shrunk and didn't yeah, almost didn't make it out.
And okay, so I missed talking about it earlier, but there is a game. I don't know if it's based on this loosely, but it's called Grounded.
Yes. Incidentally, fun fact, that was gonna be one of the movie titles for this before they settled on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Have you played Grounded?
I have not played Grounded yet, but play it.
I've beaten it.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool. Did
If
you
you
have the
like what?
I was gonna say, did you play the full game or was it before it got updated?
It's been updated.
Depends on when you played it.
It's been a year or so ago.
Possibly.
But our server got deleted, I think. Anyway, yeah, I played it with an old coworker, and it highly recommend. That game was so much fun.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, basically. You shrink down, you're in a backyard,
It's scarier than Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
and
I
you
think,
gotta survive.
because you got spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of things trying to eat you.
Yeah, it's definitely not an easy game either. So anyway,
Yeah, looked like there was
back
a lot of puzzles.
yeah, there's a lot to do, and it's a lot of fun. Anyway, back to our movie. Yeah, they bring Amy back. She makes it. Um, uh, but we cut back to Wayne still looking for the kids, and then I think it's mom calling on the phone. And then we cut over to the neighbor's house, and this is where the friend shows up. I didn't get the friend's name.
Dave.
Dave, okay. And then Big Russ tells Dave that he can't go fishing. Like, oh, there's an 80, it's some kind of tournament or something. It's
It's an
some big,
$80 deposit on the campsite.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So they're going camping for the week,
Yeah.
and it's non-refundable,
Yeah. I mean,
which is ridiculous. $80 in 1989. That's like $300 today.
yeah, it's quite a bit. But
Yeah,
I mean, they could still go a day or two later and check into the site, right? You think?
maybe. But
And
all
I
I
don't know
know is,
why he didn't want to. They tell him the kids disappeared.
yeah, because that's, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah. So he says the wife is having tummy troubles.
Yeah, and and we get the classic. The friend leaves, and the wife and I don't get the wife's name.
Do you know Wayne's wife's name?
No, May is Big Russ's wife's name. May.
Yeah, and Wayne's wife's name is Diane.
Yep.
Little ditty about Wayne and Diane, two American kids shrinking everything they can.
Yep. Anyway, so yeah, so May is talking to Big Russ, and she's like, "Did you tell him the truth?" And he's like, "Honey," which,
Please.
yeah, a way of just avoiding it.
Yeah.
Anyway, where are we?
At this point, Wayne is suspended over the yard, in a hammock.
Counterbalanced by the TV.
Yes. So no stepping on the grass, and he's just kind of gliding over with his microscope, or not microscope, magnifying glass, looking for the kids in the grass.
Which is an awesome idea until you think about the fact that he had to walk out onto the grass to set that all up.
Yeah, we don't think about that part. It just happens.
Yeah. It would have been better if he'd had some kind of like rope and pulley system.
He probably
Some
did.
some kind of thing to where like he could on the concrete he could hoist himself up and then go like pole to pole, like how you'd run a crane or something, overhead crane.
Yeah, yeah, like trying to figure out where the squeaky floorboards are in a baby's room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like that. But we're back at the kids, and they are washing all the mud off, and they call a
Yep.
truce. And well, Amy and Ron call a truce, and then she pranks them with mud.
Yeah, because Nick and Russ, or Nick and yeah,
Yeah,
Nick and
Nick
little
and
Russ
Russ.
have been. They get along. They're
Yep.
fine.
So now all the kids are going to start getting along, and then they find a
Yep.
cookie, and then they find ants, and Amy's
Ant.
like, "We got a ant." They find ant, and then they run it first, and then the boys are like, "Dude, we could ride that thing," and they
No,
charge it and try to ride it. No, that's not what happens. What happens?
no. The writing part happens in a minute, but they're like, we that's our cookie. Let's defend it, and they run to get the cookie.
Oh yeah, I
And
guess
then
they are
and then Nick
eating the.
and then Nicky's like, have you ever seen how fast these things are?
Like it's just one ant, and Big Russ is like, or Little Russ is like, how many times have you ever seen just one ant? That's the scout. The rest will be up shortly.
Yeah,
Which he's got a valid point, but like that cookie looked good. Could you imagine?
yeah. Big old oatmeal cream cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, they were able to lure and befriend the ant with bits of cookie.
Yes, that's Amy's idea. I like how she's backing up
Ooh,
with the cookie, offering it to the ant, like guiding him, and she's like, "Come on, help!" And they're just like moseying over. No sense of
yeah.
urgency whatsoever that this ant and its pinchers are going right towards Amy. Did you have something?
I'm just gonna say fun fact that most ants are female.
I did not know that. That is a fun fact.
Yeah, only the male ones come out when it's time to procreate. Um, Otherwise, all the workers, everything you see in a colony is female.
That's cool. So then we cut back to Wayne on his contraption, and the Cork, the dog, is like, "Well, that looks like fun." And so he
What
plays
what'd you call the dog?
Cork,
Quark.
Cork,
No. Quark. Not like a wine cork. Like a celestial body in space. A quark.
Cork. At first, I called him Pork. And I'm like, "Oh, cute, like pork chop." Cork,
Quark. Fundamental subatomic particles that make up such matter as protons and neutrons. Quarks.
Cork.
Cut that celestial body thing.
Nope.
That's okay. I'm not calling him Quark.
Anyway, Cork launches Wayne into oblivion.
Yeah.
Or actually, he lands in a pool. Who's got a pool? Why is there like a pool of water that he flies into?
The neighbors have a pool.
Or is it
He gets
just supposed to
launched
be
over the
funny
fence.
into the
Yes.
neighbor's pool? Now the kids are riding the ant. They named him Auntie. Named her Auntie.
They
But
didn't know
then
this
mom
fact. They
comes
called
home.
it him.
They do. Yes. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, mom comes home still looking for the kids, and we see that the cops are over at the Thompsons, and the cops aren't really very nice to the Thompsons.
They're 80s cops.
Yeah. And the Mr.
Hyper on
Thompson.
two.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Sorry. Somebody pick up. Pick up. Oh, hi, ma'am. You again. But yeah, so Mr. Thompson is pretty angry at the cops and sends them on their way. Um, we get back to the Zelensky household. Mom comes up and tells Wayne that she has called and filed the kids missing. And Wayne's like, the machine works. Here's my couch. And she's like, that's great. And he's like, kinda, yeah. But there's a bit of a problem. And she's like, what's the
it's
problem? And he's like, I shrunk the kids too. And she goes,
it's kind of like a good
ah.
news, bad news situation.
Yeah, and so she just kind of like smiles and looks at him, and then the cops show up, and the cops are like, "Did you file a report missing kids?" And Wayne is like, "Must be some mistake. Our kids are in the backyard." And Mrs. Zelinsky, Diane, just topples over backwards,
The cops are like,
which was,
well, everything looks good here.
yep, 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 that's all we needed to hear. We'll see you later.
Is she going to be okay? She'll be fine.
Yep. And then we cut back to the kids and the aunt. And everyone, all the kids are asleep except for little Ronnie, and he's driving the aunt.
Yeah, they made a little sled thing for they all are kind of snuggled up on the back of it as the ant drags it because the ants can carry lots of weight.
Right, and they made a harness
Yep, with leaves.
with leaves. Yeah, they're very handy. They just kind of gloss over that whole part, but they do it. Ronnie gets down and lets Auntie rest.
Yep.
It seems that Auntie has taken a shine to little Ronnie. Then we cut back to Big People Land, and now both the Thompsons are counterbalancing each other and hovering over the grass looking for the kiddos.
The Zelinskys. The
Yes, those
Thompsons are the
Zelensky's.
neighbors.
Thompsons are the neighbors. Mr. Thompson's out for a smoke. That's why.
Yeah. And he's like,
And
what the heck?
thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And then he throws his cigarette butt in their yard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you guys are crazy. But based
But
on
the
where
kids,
based on where he threw it and how long they've been walking, they have not covered much ground.
no, they haven't. Well, yeah, they have because they're close to the house now.
It looked like he threw it more towards the middle of the yard.
Well, it's hard to keep your bearings.
True.
So they've probably been zigzagging back and forth as well as making forward progress.
Yeah.
Because they really don't have any way to. There's no landmarks. They're
True.
just hoping they're heading in the direction of the house.
Yeah. I mean, they could climb up another flower or leaf or something and be getting their bearings. Like, okay, we got to go that way still.
Yep. But they're not. They're riding an
Okay.
ant. But. and sleeping. Oh, the ant will take us home. Ha.
Yeah.
Anyway, the kids see the cigarette butt and they make a torch. Smart idea.
Yeah. Yeah, they got fire now.
Yep.
In this land of the lost.
Yep. Then the Zelenskys decide that they should probably tell the Thompsons where their kids are.
Yeah. Yeah, they think that's a good idea.
Yep. Then
Which
they
it
show
is a
them
good idea.
It is a good idea. So they have the Thompsons over. They show them the couch. They tell them what's going on. Mrs. Thompson believes them. Big Russ does not.
No. Big Russ is
A big baby.
I was gonna say skeptical.
Or that.
But he's like, yeah, so what? It's doll furniture.
Yeah.
Because it was great. He's like, here, look at that. It's a microscope. He's like, I know what that is.
Not very nice, but yeah, so yeah, and then Mrs. Thompson believes right away.
Yes. Yeah, she's like, yeah, okay.
Yep, I just accept this. Okay, now what?
Yeah, it's like, what do we do now then?
And then we cut back to the kids, and we kind of I glossed over this part, but after they release the ant or get off the ant and let him rest, they decide that no, they're going to in fact let him go home, but it is bonded with little Ronnie. And so when we cut back to the kids here, they're on the move. The ant is following them still, and they find a Lego to sleep in.
Yes, which is awesome. It's a little 4x2 Lego piece. It's blue. It's on its side, so they can kind of crawl up and get in the little holes in the back to sleep in.
Yep. Then we cut back to mom and dad. What?
Just gonna say a fun fact. Jeez, you don't have to snap at me.
Sorry.
What? What's your stupid fact?
You're right. Go ahead.
The podcast is about talking about the movies and saying fun facts.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're right.
I got hollered at.
I apologize. Tell your stupid fact.
It's not even that good now.
Well, now we have to hear it.
The pre-production for this movie, building all the sets, the different scaled stuff, and all the larger items took them 9 months to build. All for it. So they had to build the giant Lego piece, the giant cookie.
No, yeah, I get it.
Brass and tiny chair, the big boards when they were in the attic, and
that is fun. I didn't. That's a lot of production. The giant ant.
Which they used stop motion for a lot of it too on the larger shots.
You can tell. Why is that funny? It's true.
It is true. But still, it's just You said it. Oh, they used stop motion for the wide shots of the ant. Yeah, you can tell.
I didn't mean that in a bad way.
It
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 just
didn't
it
blend
has
seamlessly with the puppet.
it just had a very Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer vibe to it.
I put
Sorry.
it go, Jace, if I were you.
I have never seen that one.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well,
Uh,
guess what?
It's my pick.
It's on the list.
Anyway, we cut to Mom and Dad Zelensky, and they're having to talk about how they've been focusing too much on careers and monetary stuff, and they need to focus on getting their family back in order. And they both agree that they want that.
Yeah.
But
They should focus on getting their family back at night right now.
right, but once they get their
You
family
think-
back, they want to focus on getting their family back in order and
once
prioritizing.
once this little kid shrinking hiccup is out of the way.
You put it like that. We're back to the kids. Russ and Amy are starting to like each other. You can tell that because they kiss.
Yeah. And not the
And
the CPR kiss.
no, not the CPR kiss. It is, well, they like each other.
Yes.
And then a scorpion shows up, and I'm like, what?
Well, they didn't want to do a spider. That's cliche. You get a scorpion.
And I'm like, what? Which,
It's stop motion too, if you couldn't tell.
no, I could.
Do you not like scorpions?
They're fine. Scorpions are not that small, I don't think. I want to say scorpions are significantly bigger than ants,
Those are big ants.
even still. But yeah, the kids run, except little Ronnie. Little Ronnie gets stuck in the tube.
Yeah.
And then Russ starts throwing fire at the scorpion to draw it off of Ronnie so Ronnie can escape. Then Auntie shows up.
We get a cool scorpion battle.
We do get a cool scorpion battle. And then Auntie shows up, and the scorpion and Auntie fight.
Yeah. Here's one of those Artex moments.
Artec?
Artex.
Artex.
If you know, you know. You don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think you like that movie.
Probably not, I guess. But then Auntie does not do well in the fight.
No, he's a little overpowered and outmatched.
Yep. But Russ ends up throwing a very sharp stick and hitting the scorpion in one of the eyes.
Yep.
And
With 8 eyes.
one of its 8 eyes, and causes the scorpion to run away defeated.
Yeah.
Finley did not like this part.
No. Like, do you want the Artex reference?
Yeah, give it to me.
At the in Never Ending Story when the horse drowns.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the horse had a name.
But yeah, it's
like the song, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. That
yeah, no, it had a name, and everybody's sad because of it. But yeah, it's you get those a lot of older movies. You get character deaths.
yeah. Finley pieced it together at 4 years old.
Yeah,
And he was not happy.
the ant's gone. Yeah,
And I told him that scorpions have poison in their tail that causes him not be able to move, so Auntie has to wait out the poison.
that's good. Was he okay with that, or did he not believe you?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure if he did believe me or he was humoring me.
it's like good story, Dad.
But it's morning time now. We're cutting to morning time. The kids wake up.
Did we say Auntie didn't make it?
Auntie did not make it.
Okay, I
Sorry,
said we
Finley.
alluded to it a lot.
Well, and I got to it with telling Finley what actually happened, but Finley was right on it. Auntie died. No.
don't. Has he watched Land Before Time yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids wake up. It's morning. Yay.
Yeah. After a depressing night.
We see the contraption that little Ronnie has set up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kids kind of wander off to, I'm assuming, go to the bathroom.
Yeah. They want because they wander off to go to the bathroom. They all come, and Nick's like, I want more sleep.
Yeah. And then
Nick doesn't get it.
No. And then Mom gets up to go wake up or to go check on Wayne. And she finds him asleep at the desk, trying to figure out what to do or he's working on the project to get it back up and running so he can bigify the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, and I think he's got it done at this point.
Yeah, stayed up all night working on it, and she admits that she loves him.
Yeah, nice.
So
Hmm?
it has that nice.
Oh yeah, it's that nice polished look now because it's all back
Yep,
together. It's nice and shiny.
yep.
Laser laser's good. Marriage is fixed, or at
It's
least
almost like an episode of
on the
Full
way
House.
to it. How rude.
But then Lawnmower Kid shows up. Tommy's his name.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
get a deal. He gets to drive this death bot.
he shows up bright and early, and then the kid cut back to the kids. The kids are like, "What's that? It's an earthquake." And Nikki's like, "That's a lawnmower," and they run. And
That's a
they,
lawnmower. I made a deal. It's gonna
oh
bite me
no,
in the butt.
lucky if that's all it does. Anyway,
Flee.
they jump into a wormhole.
Yeah.
Then we cut to the parents.
we
They're talking about the laser. Do you have something?
yeah.
What?
I was gonna say we don't see a worm.
We do not see the worm. They did not want to build a worm.
No, no, they already built an antidote. They felt that
Yeah,
was enough.
that's enough. And it was. I do not mind that we did not see a giant earthworm. They could have just used Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. Oh wait, Disney didn't note it then.
That was enough. I don't need to see any more claymation animals.
Is that a worm? It looks like Jabba the Hutt. It is. He's turned around. Anyway, the parents hear the lawnmower and they're like, "Oh, uh-oh."
Yeah, yeah. That's not a sound you want to hear.
No. So then they stop Tommy and tell him to leave through the house because it's safer. And Tommy's really weirded out by the whole thing. He Tommy parks the lawnmower over the wormhole conveniently enough, and the kids narrowly escape being shredded to pieces, but they are launched into oblivion. Just gonna launched out like they get thrown.
Launched into oblivion.
It's kind of oblivion.
Yeah, yeah. They go.
They go.
Yeah, Tommy's weirded out.
Yep. But the dog is out there, and dog's been sniffing them out this whole
Yeah, he's been
time,
trying to find him.
and he finally does,
Because
and cuz
I was gonna say he's been trying to sniff him out since day one, since Shrink 1.
right, nice. But he finally gets close enough to him. They jump on, and then the dog runs into the house and jumps on the table. The kids get off. Well, Nick falls into the oatmeal. It's Cheerios.
I was gonna say oatmeal. It's Cheerios. They used 12-foot inner tubes to make them look like Cheerios in a milk-like substance. It wasn't actually milk. It was water with some stuff added to it.
I would hope they wouldn't spend that much on milk.
16,000 gallons.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so the mom and dad are talking about finding the kids and whatnot, not paying attention. Luckily, the dog bites Wayne's leg as he's about to eat his son,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think the
and then
kids are in the yard. You don't think they're in your food.
no, that's true. But he's like, we just gotta keep our eyes open, and then it's like you're not paying attention. You don't know where the kids are for sure. You have not spotted them yet, so you got to be extra careful.
Right.
Who's to say they're even still alive? That got dark quick. Anyway, so he sees them. They find each other. Yay! Now they're up in the laboratory, I guess you'd call it, with the Thompsons, and
Yep.
they're playing charades with the kids on the spoon to try to figure out what happened, which not really important,
Yeah. Just
but
ask them when they get big again.
right. But they figure it out. Oh, I think the point is
They're not going to
they
get
need
turned
to
back if they did something.
no. So because the laser has never worked before.
Right.
It has never worked. It's just exploded things, and so Wayne still doesn't know how it worked.
Right. Right. And then he
And so
figures out the
the, the,
baseball.
the baseball was blocking the laser, and the laser was what was causing everything to explode because it was getting everything too hot.
But once that laser's blocked, you get shrinkage.
Right. And then so Thompson dad volunteers to shrink. I like the little joke there where they're like, "We need a living thing to shrink," and the dog takes off.
Yeah.
And they all acknowledge it. Like that was the best part. That was the payoff. Was like everyone just kind of watches the dog leave. Well,
Yeah.
but
It-
big Russ volunteers.
He's like, yeah, I'll do it. If it means the kids are okay and safe, then let's do this. So he sits down on the stool and
And they shrink him and bring him back.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And then while they're little, they're all talking, and Russ asks Amy to the dance now that they're about to be bigified. She says yes, and then they get restored.
Aw.
Yep. And then we cut to it's Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and we see that the Thompsons and the Zelinskis have become friends, and they have been making their food bigger.
Yes.
And then we fake cut to credits, and then it opens back up, and little Nikki is like, French class, and laughs. And
We completely
I
skipped over that joke.
we did completely skip over the joke, but yeah, Nikki finally gets the French class joke,
Yeah.
which I don't think I got.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Uh-huh.
So Nikki was asking little Russ where he learned how to do CPR, and he said French class because like French kissing.
Oh, French class.
Yeah.
Got it. And then we roll credits.
Yep.
All right. Marshall,
Yes.
do you want to tell us your final thoughts?
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I enjoyed it. I like the effects were fun. It was a cute little story. It was fun kind of not picking it apart, but finding the absurdities in it. But I still thought it was a fun movie that holds up. Plus, Rick Moranis is always fun.
Yes. Fun fact,
Yes.
they were talking about reviving it and doing another movie.
Oh yeah.
They had been talking about it for a while. Unfortunately, they've been talking about it since 2018, and Rick Moranis said he was going to be coming out of retirement for it.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, in 2023, it got put on a permanent hiatus.
But Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement,
Okay,
and he is going to be in Spaceballs 2.
that's right. Which will likely be our final Mel Brooks film.
Probably. That dude's ancient now.
97, something like that.
Yeah, he's up there.
He is. But I've been saying for a while that I wanted another Mel Brooks movie. Just not sure if Spaceballs 2 was the right one, but we'll see.
Yeah, if he had a story, he had a story for it.
Yeah.
But what about your final thoughts?
This was so much fun. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved this movie. It took me right back to being a kid again. I got to watch it with Finley, and he absolutely loved it. And so it was, yeah, a total home run of a film, start to finish. It was enjoyable. It was funny. Um, yeah, even the things I mean, there's some things that you have to chalk up to just being a kid's movie. But as
Yeah.
far as the ridiculous or the absurdity of it, I found those things very easy to overlook. And not only
Once you
was
buy
the
in,
movie, what?
I was just gonna say, once you buy into the premise, a lot of stuff just you're like, okay, it's a machine that shrinks people. Well, let's go with it.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of stuff that you just kind of wanted to just accept
Yeah.
just for enjoyability's sake. Um, yeah, it's a fun movie. It's campy. It's silly. It's goofy. I can't think of anything I would change about it. So yeah, definitely gonna go on the let's watch again. I'm not sure about the sequels. We might do them just to see if they're any good. I don't really recall,
Yeah, I don't remember the other ones that well.
but yeah,
Just that there was a baby in the second one.
yeah, and the older kids don't return.
Yeah. Is it just the
Yeah, it's just the baby and the mom and dad, I believe, from what I read.
and then there's kids in the third one, and it's
When the third one's 8 years later, so they recast everybody except Rick Moranis.
yeah. Well, not everybody, because they just instead of recast some people.
No, Rick Moranis is the only one that comes back.
Yep. Kids are all named different people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, that does it for my final thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to add to it. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It was fun talking with you about it. It's fun making fun of it.
I don't know about making fun of it, but very tongue in cheek making fun of it, I guess you'd say.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still make fun of something if you like it.
Right.
So I think the
Well,
next part is you telling me pick for season 2 is.
yes. So, I've had this picked for a while, and it's going to be a bit of a risk.
Okay.
Because not only is it a movie that I have never seen,
Okay, so that was you mentioned this when you were picking before that there was a through line in some of your last 3 picks, and they were movies you hadn't seen before, but then you changed it.
I did very good picking up on that. And it was
Sorry to
because
interrupt
of
you. But
No, that's great. I'm glad you pieced that together because that was totally it. And then I wrecked it with Mortal Kombat, and I would have not had Double Dragon not had I not read about Double Dragon what I had.
because I went, oh, Double Dragon.
Yeah, it just didn't feel right. But yeah, but not only have I never seen this movie, I never heard of this movie until about a month ago.
Okay.
Um, so Rachel and I, two things about us is we love Jesus and we love Hallmark movies. And Amazon Prime Video has a great little
Okay.
selection for those two categories.
Okay.
But while going through this, we also stumble upon other movies that are kind of in the same genre of comedy, rom-com, that kind of thing. So we're gonna go into 2011. It's gonna be our newest movie yet. And
Okay.
I watched the
11.
trailer 2011. So I watched the trailer for this movie, and it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got Rob Schneider and Kathy Bates in supporting roles. They're not starring in it. And we're gonna watch You May Not Kiss the Bride.
I have never even heard of this movie. You May Not Kiss the
So
Bride.
it stars Catherine McPhee and some dude that I have no idea.
Really?
I watched the trailer, it looked hilarious. So we're gonna
Okay.
take a risk and we're gonna go with a movie that you and I have never even heard of before. It
Okay.
is I will preface it by saying that it's rated PG-13, but I looked at the IMDb descriptions on what it's got, and um it it said it's mild on all the stuff, so it seemed like it's not gonna be there shouldn't be any surprises where we're like, uh-oh.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna and Rachel
let's
really wanted to see it, so we're
give
gonna
this
round
a
out the season with the total risk from me. I wanted to do something risky to round out season 2, so let's go.
well, I mean, you did something risky with season 1 too, so why stop there?
You're never gonna let me live down Black Sheep, are you?
Maybe. It's still fun to poke at.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
That's okay.
but I
I enjoyed it more than McHale's Navy.
oh, but anyway, I think that's gonna take
I
care of our episode. Or did you have something else?
I was just gonna say I think I also enjoyed it more than Power Rangers.
That's fair. I think Power Rangers was worse than McHale's Navy.
Well, you like McHale's Navy.
I do like McHale's Navy, but I'm assuming for you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, we can
Watch them
talk about that in the season 2 recap.
after you've watched them both again.
Oh yeah, that's not happening.
Well, that's gonna take care of us for today. Like us, rate us, review us, but mostly subscribe to us. That does help get us out there and makes it fun when we can see that other people are enjoying our antics. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so. WatchItBroPodcast@gmail.com. We are also on the X, formerly known as Twitter, at WatchItBroPod, Facebook, and Instagram under that same handle. What are you about to do?
Nothing.
No, you are. What do you got?
No, I just realized I turned my fan on and it's blowing right at us at me.
Is that what that sound was? Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Our intro and outro music is now provided by my lovely wife. That intro being Blue, that outro being Orlando. And as always, thank you for watching.